Attention, patriotic nation. Something very strange happened behind the scenes, and I need to share it with you now. We all saw what Matthew Judon recently posted on his social media, and no, it wasn't just a random live stream. Mr. Red Sleeves appeared wearing a hoodie with a goat print, and the internet, of course, went into meltdown. But the issue isn't just nostalgia, it's necessity. Our edge rush room is in a precarious situation, and the franchise's silence on certain moves opens a gap that no one expected. Could the most desired reunion of the modern New England era be about to happen? The buzz is real, and the possibility of having our veteran back to lead this defense in 2026 is gaining momentum in the corridors of Foxborough. Did you feel that vibe? Because, honestly, something has shifted in the air, and I feel we can't ignore this signal. What started as a simple live stream may actually be the missing piece for our defensive rebuilding. Get ready, because the season has barely begun, and the drama is already at its peak. Did anyone expect this possible return? Comment below right now if you would welcome Judon back with open arms, or if you prefer, we look to the future. Let's get down to brass tacks. Why are we talking about Matthew Judon now? The current state of our roster demands a cold, hard analysis. Today, the edge rushing group boasts names like Jones, Landry, and the talented Elijah Ponder. But depth is our biggest concern. We can't hide the fact that Gabe Jacas' situation is a real and, frankly, worrying problem. Our second-round pick, the guy who should be the cornerstone of this new unit, is in a contract dispute that has already caused him to miss the entire spring and even the mandatory minicamp. And worse, he underwent a medical procedure on his knee that, according to reports, even the team itself doesn't seem to have fully validated. This is, at the very least, a red flag. While Jacas remains unsigned, the team has a dangerous void in the rotation. What caused this need to think about veterans is precisely the instability of this young group. The Patriots can't afford to enter September with only 3 reliable players, especially when the health of those players isn't guaranteed. Mike Vrabel and Elliott Wolf know that without depth, the season could fall apart before it's even halfway through. What do you think of the team's approach? Is it time to push for a resolution with the rookie? Or should the total focus be on bringing in someone ready to play today? The atmosphere in Foxborough is anything but calm. Quite the opposite. Imagine the scene. Practice begins, the floodlights are on, but silence hangs over the rushing group. Watching Harold Landry limiting himself in minicamp, still in rehabilitation, and Draymond Jones trying to adapt to the new system, clearly shows that the margin for error is 0. The coaching staff tries to instill confidence, but the fans who follow every snap know that the reality is far more complex. The stadium seems to hold its breath with every movement. There's a detail that many have overlooked: the physical and tactical absence of a consolidated leader in that position. Mike Vrabel has been positive, citing the development of young players like Braden Swinson and Jesse Lukata, but promising players don't win decisive games in the AFC. It's a high-stakes gamble, perhaps the highest since the beginning of the rebuilding process. Can you feel the anxiety behind the scenes? It's as if everyone is waiting for the news that someone new is going to walk through that door. While the expected doesn't happen, we stay here, analyzing every move, every look from the coaches, and every missing piece of our puzzle. Which of these young players do you have the most confidence in will explode this season? Let's be honest about Judon. Does he still have fuel in the tank? Looking at recent numbers, his production has dropped. In 2024, with the Atlanta Falcons, he only had 5.5 sacks, and in 2023, only 4. He's no longer the player who terrorized the league in 2021 and 2022, but there's a factor the numbers don't show: respect and leadership. Judon himself admitted that he still feels capable of competing at a high level. "There aren't many people better than me," he said. And that mentality is exactly what a rebuilding locker room needs. The story here is about finding a balance between technical production and emotional impact. If the Patriots brought the Red Sleeves back, it would be a masterstroke to stabilize the roster. But on the other side of the coin, we have the financial reality and the rebuilding strategy. The team is trying to move away from expensive veteran contracts, but the current weakness of our pass rush may force the front office to intervene. It's a game of chess where checkmate can be a thrilling comeback or a risky bet on unknown youngsters. The question is, what weighs more for you, the legacy of an idol, or the need to invest in new guys who can be the foundation for the next 5 years? I'm curious to know what's going through each of your minds about this dilemma. But the concern isn't just about edge rushers. Mike Vrabel confirmed what we feared. Julian Hill's injury forced the team to reassess the depth of the tight end position. This is where things get interesting, because the market could offer a golden opportunity. Colby Parkinson of the Los Angeles Rams emerges as the name of the moment. The guy is a 6'4", 2.0 BUMFR and 200 LDRLB, 120 monster, a real threat in the red zone. With 43 receptions and 8 touchdowns, he's exactly the type of player who provides security for a developing quarterback. If the Rams, for salary cap reasons, decide to cut this veteran, the Patriots need to be the first to call. It would be an immediate upgrade, a level change for our offense. Imagine him playing alongside Eli Raridan, creating mismatches impossible for any defense in the league. The fans' reaction to this possibility has been pure optimism, but we know the reality is harsh. Our Rams host here on the network has already stated they don't want to let him go. So, what are our options? Perhaps the return of an old acquaintance, Pharaoh Brown, who, besides being an exceptional blocker, knows the system like few others. That would be the masterstroke to provide stability, while our coaching staff works on recovering our key players. Do you prefer a bold gamble on a new name, or the comfort of a tactical return? Looking at the AFC landscape, the New England Patriots are at a historic crossroads. We can no longer live in the shadows of the past, but we also can't ignore that the team's identity was built on a resilient defense and an intelligent offense. Compared to past seasons, our evolution is clear, but the lack of confirmed players creates a ceiling we haven't yet been able to break through. The AFC is a brutal division, full of offensive talent that doesn't forgive containment errors. That's why the debate about Julian, Parkinson, or any veteran isn't just about names. It's about the team's survival in this conference. We are witnessing the foundation of a new Patriots, where patience is the hardest virtue to cultivate. Statistically, our defensive unit has the potential to be top 10, but only if the quarterback pressure is consistent. Without that element, the rest of the defensive system suffers. The Patriots' legacy has always been do whatever it takes, and if that means bringing in a veteran to mentor the young players or changing the scheme to protect the QB, so be it. We are witnessing the transition to an era that, I hope, will be remembered as the rebirth of our glory. And you, as a fan, do you believe we are on the right track, or is there a lack of urgency at the top of the team? We're less than a month away from the start of training camp, and the tension is only increasing. Each day brings a new piece to this puzzle, which is why you can't miss anything that's coming. We'll be here daily, dissecting We want you to be part of this rebuilding process with us. So, if you're not already subscribed, now's the time. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any. It would be your absolute priority to ensure the Patriots reach the playoffs in 2026. Would you invest in bringing back Matthew Judon to give the defense authority? Or would you focus all your resources on securing an elite tight end like Colby Parkinson for our quarterback? Comment below. I want to read everyone's opinion. Let's embark on this journey together, because the 2026 Patriots are just beginning to write their story. Let's go, Pats!